I'm Lauren Green, and you're in the strategy room. Well, Rick Perry's first run for the presidency in 2012 didn't turn out so well for the Republican Texas governor, as he failed to gain momentum within the party. Well, as all eyes now turn to the 2016 race and who will run from the Republican side, will Perry make another run? Joining us to discuss are Jessica Tarloff, a senior political strategist with Schoen Consulting, and Luis Gacitua, a former senior advisor for Florida Republican officials. Welcome to you both.
Thanks.
Luis, I'm going to start with you, because is it looking more likely that Perry will run for the president once again?
It seems that way, and I'm sure a lot of folks have some warm memories and some funny memories of the former governor. He's a very nice man, and I wish him the best, but I just don't know how the prospects are for him.
Yeah. What do you say, Jessica? I mean, maybe
I agree.
Maybe I should ask.
How exciting!
Well, okay, all right. So your point is that he doesn't have a chance.
I don't think he does. I mean, polling puts him at maximum. I think I saw once that he got 5 points. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're not talking about the Republican primary. Wide open. I mean, Jeb Bush right now, I think he's 10 points ahead.
Right.
But it's super early, and we don't know anything about it.
Romney's actually ahead, and he's not even running.
Yeah, it was. Romney probably should have gone this time and not the time before, taking a little break. Romney has a really interesting platform, actually, I think, compared to what's going on, and much more middle of the road and establishment. But I don't think he's going to run. But, I mean, to the Rick Perry point, I mean, you have the oops moment. You have the indictment issue, which I don't think it's a great indictment, but it's still, I mean, the media will be linking him to the word indictment, and that's never good.
That's all you need
and
to do.
on top of it, he doesn't have much of a national agenda. Like, he's great for Texas in terms of job creation, things like that, but we were just discussing 25% of people in Texas don't have health care. He, in my opinion, was not great on the immigration front at all. I mean, he has, besides closing the borders and kind of kicking people out, I mean, he doesn't have a pathway to citizenship idea. I mean, he doesn't have a way to compromise with Democrats on that, and Americans want compromise.
Yeah, Luis, why don't you answer some of those claims, because, we're bringing up this oops moment, and for people who don't remember what that oops moment was, it was a 2011 presidential debate. He was unable to recall the third of 3 federal agencies he'd promised to close, and so his response was, oops, I forgot. So was that the major thing that works against him? It worked against him in 2012, and perhaps maybe in 2016?
I think it was painful, and I felt for him. Having an oops on camera is pretty bad. But I think his biggest 2016 challenge, quite frankly, is fundraising. He's no longer sitting governor of Texas. He has major players that have Texas ties running for president, probably running for president at the same time. And once you're no longer in elected office, it's just a lot harder to fundraise.
Yeah,
you can't tap into the same groups.
Yeah. Well, what are your predictions, though? I mean, it sounds like you're not real optimistic that Perry is going to run. So what are your predictions are that he will run?
I think he's actively exploring. That's the word that people like to use. But I think you'll definitely see a very strong Floridian taking the lead pretty soon. We have a couple of nice folks running down here. Excuse me?
Is his last name Bush, by the way?
Well, we have 2 great people from Miami. That's all we can say at this point.
Okay. And then, Jessica, what are your predictions about Perry?
I mean, he's been to Iowa in double digits number of times. He's really interested. This is more than just active exploration. I mean, he's into it. So I think if he gets even maybe a couple extra percentage points, and to Luis's point, that he can fundraise, he will try to go. But I don't see him as a contender or a threat. I mean, in a lot of ways, he makes a lot of the other candidates look better. So that's kind of fantastic. Right. But besides that, no.
All right. Well, thanks, Jessica and Luis. And for more on the 2016 presidential race, stay with FoxNews.com. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.